got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after.
Coach, thanks very much. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
On play action, it's Wentz. Left side caught by Diggs. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he's able to take this one back to the 30. 6-yard line. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, Haywood!
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he's able to find Diggs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. He's going to look deep down the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, kill.
Now Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
find Green. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tony Pollard with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. 1st down, here's White. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Sione Takitaki in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a second down coming up. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Right there, 54 miles. Yo. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm coming.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Steps away to his left. Out to the left, it's complete to Dykson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while, and at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77, so not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And out now come the Vikings. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you. I got you.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Check 50. Check 50.
On 2nd down now, Richard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's just me and you. It's just me. It's just me and you.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. Now Wentz. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And now out comes Minnesota. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 95-56.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Here's a give to Richard. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. Here we are. Joker.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready. Little lady. You're good. I'm full. Ready. Check tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That'll be caught right side by Reed. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Breeze. Incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 3rd and short. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Jones. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Ready? 5-9.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 32 on the play.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Mike. Easy, opposite. Check. Hot route. Check. Check 3. Let him. Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze on the right side, caught by Green. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the
They'll run. This is Center. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
No. He's
They run it here with Zenner. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Chopper!
check. 53's mine.
You're good. Right forward, ready.
Watch the slant. Shoot.
5-1.
53's the mine. 53, check 53.
Hey, wahoo. What is that?
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Kill. You got time.
Five.
You got time right there. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. I got you, son.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Julian Edelman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 280.
Night, sweetheart.
Check.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so.
Let's bring it.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Mike by 4.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Completes it right side to Dotson. Josh Dotson. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Dotson, 84 yards. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Vikings take over first and 10.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 95, 56.
54 Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. 21, 21. 54.
Get the ball. Mike 54. Mike 54. Squeeze, double.
Breeze now on first down. Caught on the right side, Reed. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Right there.
Bravo.
Right there. 54 Mike.
I smell fear in that.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Vikings take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 5-8. 54. Kill.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Kill.
Now Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Mike 5-4. You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
Check.
Now Breeze again. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Now a play fake here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Julio Jones, once again, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Get in the weight room.
5-9. Hey, kill.
Check. Watch.
Hey, zoom.
Breeze to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Breeze now on first down. Forced out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Washington. Stephon Diggs. 76 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. 54.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Check
line.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Kill.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Sammy.
Get that ball. First down.
Get that ball.
First and
Check
10
Mike
at the
34.
45-yard
Mike 34.
line.
Set the tone,
Hey, orbit.
defense. Let's go.
34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, easy. Switch. Hey, kill.
34.
Smoke.
Watch the run. Let's go. Hey, well, Mike 34.
11. Hey, easy.
34 is the Mike. Coming.
Ready, back.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Kill.
Kyler Fackrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Here we go.
Ringo.
Throwing on second and long. Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Zach Zenner that time. And now it's third down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hey, easy.
Scoot. Watch the pass. Let's go.
12.
Mike 34.
Hey, exit.
You can't block me. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Breeze now. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
He's checking crap. Watch Twiz. Watch Twiz. Check it.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st down, Breeze. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Check.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. They start the drive with White. Dancing away at the 30. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle. And that's going to tack on 15 more. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
46 down, man, 5-4.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day, D.
To throw is Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jabal Sheard. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Wentz to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now Wentz. Going deep for Diggs. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. Wentz going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Redskins. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good one, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check, check.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
And 10 yards to go.
Right. 50. Over.
Let's go, team.
We go 21. 21. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 26.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Watch out. Watch out.
36. 36.
At the 48-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Hey, keep it up. Keep
13.
Check it out, Reed.
Ready. Check.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
It's 59. Mike to 59. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Done.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one